can go. Okay. Do I need to heal people? Yes, I do. Where am I? North Docks. So where? Sorry, burpee. I need to heal Docks people and Whitechapel people. Okay. Okay, I don't care about you. I'm just gonna go towards the main mission. Oh, it's gone. Maybe. Aha! Oh. How dare you dodge me? How dare okay.
It's locked, all right.
Anywhere I can teleport? Oh. Wait, am I even... Yeah, I am going. Cool. I dodged. How dare you dodge me? Shit. Okay. Yeah, this is the area that she opened for me. And yeah.
Die, leech! I'll send you to hell! Take it
That guy on the right looks like an actual person. Is he like a vampire? Like an icon? Am I fighting icons now? Ooh, he dropped the good trigger part. Hello. Icon guy dropped
It's locked.
fucking good trigger part. Unbelievable. Oops, burpee. Okay. Let's go
So this is where she lives.
to her mansion.
What a splendid house.
Knock knock. Ashbury's mansion.
Torrid, welcome. How are you?
As good as one can be, considering the circumstances.
Yes. Death and affliction seem prevailing themes of late. Please, come in. We have much to discuss.
I hope I haven't disturbed you.
Not at all. Actually, I was counting on you visiting me tonight.
Right.
How strange, this painting. Beautiful, melancholic, yet with a haunting dignity.
Indeed. A long time ago, a friend asked me to paint this for him.
Oh, you paint.
But I kept it in the end.
I did not know you were a painter, my lady.
Yeah, me
There
neither.
are many things you do not know about me, young Ekon.
Stop calling me that.
Call me Jonathan.
Please, call me Jonathan.
Please excuse my behavior, Jonathan. I tend to tease my friends when uneasy.
What is bothering you,
I'm
my
not
lady?
your friend.
Your letter was quite alarming.
We will talk about this in a few minutes. For now, I would like you to tell me about yourself. How have you been since we last met, my friend?
My turn.
My sister Mary. She was made a vampire in the same way I was. She was the one killing all those people everywhere I went.
Vengeance is a powerful force for those betrayed. Made vampire through careless error. Victims by surprise.
I swear I did not intend that. If only I had known then how vampires are created.
That is the scientist speaking. In truth, most of us do not know how it really works. Personally, I make sure my prey will not return to haunt me.
What do you mean?
I am merciless, Jonathan. I only feed on the dying, and I make sure they are dead before leaving their remains.
In the end, she implored me to put an end to her misery. But still, I felt I had taken her life twice.
I am so sorry for my accidental cruelty. Had I known your dear Mary was still alive, I would never have sent you to pray for her soul in that church.
There is no need to apologize, my lady. Your words have been most helpful in these difficult times.
Thank you, my friend. If only we could have guided your poor sister through her terrible nightmare.
Yep.
I came to the conclusion that my maker, whoever he might be, must be a powerful vampire. Certainly extremely old.
How have you reached this conclusion?
He talks like a boomer.
He is the only immortal I've seen appear in an ethereal form. His voice, his words seemed ancient. It was disturbing.
I am afraid you are right. The simple fact that your blood made Mary such a strong Ekon proves that you must be of ancient lineage.
I felt this power, radiating like an aura every time he appeared.
Most ancestral vampires of England were killed by the Guard of Prewen half a century ago. I wonder who your maker could be.
You have no idea who he could be?
Some of the ancient ones fled England. Some may still be in hiding. All I know is you, my friend, are a pawn in some secret and obscure game of chess.
Sounds good.
I think I should ask the questions, your ladyship. After all, it was you who invited me to settle this most urgent of matters.
Fair enough, Jonathan. The situation is critical. We do not have the luxury for etiquette.
Please do not misunderstand me. I would be delighted to discuss mundane matters and idle trivialities.
If we survive the dark nights to come, we shall have all the time in the world to speak, you and I. For now, please follow me, Jonathan.
Can I ransack your house first, though?
I must say, your house is exquisite.
One of the advantages of living forever is having the time to be selective with one's furnishings. I took the liberty of having tea served.
You can still drink tea.
Can't keep it down. but I do so enjoy the aroma. Let us toast to make-believe. And of course, to your health, Jonathan.
I don't trust.
And to yours, my lady.
I don't trust. I don't trust. She didn't even drink. She just smelled it.
Please, call me Elizabeth.
So, my lady, why truly did you invite me here?
I've been
What is
asked to
this
deliver
pose?
an
I
official
don't like this.
invitation to meet the Ascalon Club.
I don't like this pose. No, no, no.
Who are they? Really?
They are the embodiment of vampire law in Britain. Some say they influence the destiny of the Empire. Some believe they merely protect it.
How many are they?
Only a small number of powerful and deceitful immortals. All of them entangled in a sticky web of shadow cabinets, influencing trade.
Will they fight the guard of Priwen?
I doubt it. Fergal was Lord Redgrave's executioner forever and a day. By defeating that beast, you deprived them of a powerful weapon.
Whoops.
Why use you to contact me?
Because they know we are close. The Ascalon Club has many spies. Their main occupation is gathering information and then deciding how to use it.
Have they threatened you in any way?
Not at all. Their message surprised me at first, but it is only logical, considering the critical situation in London.
Why not ask for your help? Since you are obviously a powerful and influential immortal yourself.
You have to understand that I am invisible to the eyes of Ascalon, for I am a woman.
Of
That
course.
suits me well, as long as they leave me alone.
Of course.
Should I trust them?
Of course not. Do not misunderstand me. They can be very useful, but I believe their long-term goals differ from yours.
Should I lie to them?
We all lie, Jonathan.
I don't.
It falls to you to choose your behavior. The most important rule is to show them due respect.
Why meet them then?
Because nothing truly important can be achieved in this city without their consent. They could be powerful allies in this current situation.
Fair enough, fair enough.
They have done nothing but impede my investigation since I became known to them. Why would they want to see me now?
I guess they now see you as Ascalon material. They must have found out what happened to your sister. Proof of the potent blood flowing through your veins.
I'm not sure I can accept their invitation. I have seen their handiwork. How Fergal the Beast imposed the club's law.
You have no choice, Jonathan. Even I would not openly defy Lord Redgrave, the chairman of the Ascalon Club.
What can you tell me about Lord Redgrave? Who is he?
The
Lord
chairman of Ascalon
Redgrave is
Club.
the founder and chairman of the Ascalon Club. Most mortals know him as the Earl of Bristol. He is rich and extremely influential.
Have you met him?
Only on rare occasions, for he never goes outside the club. And women are not awarded membership, even immortals.
How old is he? How long has he been a vampire?
Lord Redgrave claims to be the progeny of William Marshall, the most valiant knight who ever lived. If that is true, he could be very old.
Well, that doesn't narrow it, does it? What did she say? William Marshall? William Marshall. First Earl of Pembroke. He lived in the 12th? No. 10th century? Yeah. So in 1100 and 1200. Okay.
How powerful is his reach?
The Ascalon Club may be the most influential secret society in England. Not all its members are immortals, but they are all very powerful.
They are not all immortals. How is that?
The club is mainly comprised of political figures who seek the safety and expansion of the Empire. The most loyal are awarded immortality.
Okay.
Any familiar or famous names?
As the richest, most relentless British tycoon, Aloysius Dawson is considered ideal Ascalon material and has been watched for years.
If you are convinced I must meet him, I will heed your advice.
Thank you, Jonathan. I understand your reluctance to brush shoulders with London's vampire elite, but we have no choice.
Is the situation that critical?
Yes. The Guard of Prewen has called for a second great hunt of our kind, and they will stop at nothing to eliminate us.
Will the Guard of Prewen and the Ascalon Club fight each other?
I doubt it. If Prewen really launched a great hunt, I think most of the Econs I know would flee the country to escape the bloodbath.
That's, brave.
I think I saw them kill an Econ on the way to your house. They seem to have a list with
No,
names.
I killed it.
To launch another great hunt,
I killed that guy.
they must have collected intelligence on vampire identities and whereabouts. They are a resourceful lot.
Should we fight back? I will not be hunted down like an animal again.
I admire your courage, Jonathan. But the best way to fight them is to put an end to the epidemic. This is the only way to clear the air.
What is a great hunt?
The first great hunt was launched about 75 years ago. In just a few nights, the Guard of Prewen located and destroyed most of the old British vampires.
Why start a second one?
Prewen has always seen us immortals as a threat to mankind. My guess is they suspect one or more of us is the cause of the epidemic.
How did you survive the first hunt?
I fled, Jonathan. Like most vampires who survived that slaughter. And I secretly came back when I was sure they had lost my trail.
You should flee then. Leave London, the country even. I have seen the Guard in action. They are merciless.
Your concern warms my heart, Jonathan. But fear not. If the situation gets too dangerous, I shall retreat to my secret Scottish manor. I could hide you in my luggage, if you wish.
Thank you for the offer. I shall keep it in mind, but I have much to do here. There is a question I must ask you. Could Lord Redgrave be my maker?
I doubt it. If Lord Redgrave had made you his progeny, he would not have seemed so surprised when you demonstrated the strength of your lineage.
Yeah, that's true.
What is the plan?
The plan is we both try to save this city, you and I. Go to Ascalon, accept their proposition, and use their influence to promote your agenda.
How can I save London?
The epidemic is the priority. You must find its origin and put an end to it. This is the best way to solve the crisis.
What will you do?
I still have contacts and old friends in this town. I shall make some inquiries and attempt to learn more of the situation. We need clarity.
Will I ever discover the identity of my maker?
Maybe not, Jonathan. We know for sure you were made by a powerful vampire, but most of those fled England long ago.
You asked this at least twice, but sure, let's ask her for a third time. Third time's a charm. Maybe she will admit it now.
Please forgive my bluntness, but I have to ask. Was it you? Did you make me?
Oh, Jonathan. I know you shall always have a gnawing doubt about who made you an immortal. But I swear, I had nothing to do with it.
You have no idea at all? You seem to know so many things about the secrets of the vampire underworld.
Even if I had my suspicions, I would not dare give you a name so soon. All I can say is this. I will make inquiries and keep you informed.
I bet.
One day soon, I will have to find the answer to this mystery.
And I shall help you in your research, I promise. For now, you must go to the Ascalon Club and play their game.
Will I
bet.
see you again at the Pembroke Hospital?
No, you will find me here if you need me. I shall conduct inquiries alone, and we can then share our discoveries.
Okay. You literally just...
Will you not visit Pembroke again?
No, I must remain discreet and avoid attracting attention to Pembroke Hospital for the time being.
But how will you sustain yourself?
I shall not, Jonathan. Fear not. I'm used to it.
When will we meet again?
As soon as you meet Lord Redgrave, I suppose. Fear not, my dear. I shall only be a heart's beat away.
Don't call me your dear, please.
I want to thank you for all your support and your help, my lady.
Could you do me a last great favor and call me Elizabeth?
I should be honored, my lady.
Then it is settled. Finally, some good news in these dark hours.
Thank you.
She already told me to call
I
her
appreciate
Elizabeth,
the
but-
advice.
Okay.
I had best prepare myself to meet this Lord Redgrave now.
How thrilling to meet the Earl of Bristol in the flesh, so to speak.
Something tells me you're not very keen on the man.
Don't get me wrong. The gentlemen of the Ascalon Club are honorable, but their attitude and opinions are somewhat antiquated.
I see.
Boomers.
As long as they deny access to female applicants,
Yes.
I will leave them to their antediluvian considerations as to the natural order of things.
Let's go.
Jonathan, promise me you'll be careful.
No. I don't do
Of course.
promises. Okay, cool.
But why the fear in your voice?
Look at me, Jonathan.
No.
I am.
No, don't do
I
this.
mean, really look at me, young Ekon.
Don't touch her there.
We may be deceptive by nature, but this heart of mine has always told the truth.
No. No. No.
Elizabeth.
No. No.
Go, my friend,
Yes.
but come back to me soon.
She's your friend. I don't want them to end up together. That would be weird. I don't know why. That would be weird for me. No need to do romantic stuff in every single type of game, man. Let me in.
So, time to visit the
Sorry,
Ascalon Club.
I just wanted to get these shits out of the map. Swansea new dialogue. Lady Ashbury new dialogue. Okay. I guess hello. Wanted to ransack her house anyway, so. Yes, I can. Ooh. Was there something on the other side? Oh, I stole money for her. Haha! Personal diary. Tonight I went with mother visiting the sick of the East End. It had been a long time since I went in this sad part of town. To see her talking and listening to those poor people moved me beyond words. She really tries to make a difference and really tries to help these men and women. She also killed one of them tonight. It happened so quickly I did not even notice she had vanished, but when she reappeared she looked so much more alive, more vivid. I immediately knew what had just happened. She took a life and I saw nothing. returned home without a word. If I ever become like her, I won't feed on dying. Haha! I will kill the guilty and the brutes wherever they hide. Okay, so she wasn't a vampire in 1913. But this is 1 year later, damn. This afternoon, 2 men tried to corner me in a back alley while I was campaigning for the women's right to vote. Yes! Slay! I called for help as loud as I could, like Mother told me. I don't know what would have happened if a soldier had not ordered them to leave me alone. He then walked me back home and tried to kiss me. Oh, I refused. He did not say a word and left. The whole story made me so sad I was still crying when Mother woke up after the night had come. I told her the whole truth and she held me against her chest. Then we went to the theater to see Doris Fletcher in her new play. I think I'm a little bit frustrated that Mother did not rush out to make them all pay. If I were a vampire, I would not be that merciful. Okay, so 2 days later, we had a terrible argument with Mother last night, and she refused once again to turn me into a mortal. When I reminded her of what had happened to me in that street with those 2 men, and how things would have been different if I had been like her, or if they had carried weapons, she simply smiled and told me that to be part of this world meant to be ready to face it. I'm not sure I understand what she means, but it drives me crazy. I left home in the middle of the night to see Emily at her house, and I spent the whole day there. Maybe it's time for me to leave Mother's house and live my life just like Emily. I love Mother so much, but it frustrates me so when she refuses to talk about my conversion. And like half a year later, tonight I'm as sad as I'm excited, for I'm about to leave this house for good. Mother has agreed to let me have my own flat in the West End, as long as it is not too far from her house. I had to promise her I would be very careful. I told her how much I love her, and she told me she was proud of me. I understand now that she only wants me to be as strong and independent as she is. I must admit I am very thankful for all she taught me through these years. Not thought, but taught. Never mind. She made the woman I am today. Now it's time for me to choose where to go from here. Whatever I'm going to do with my life, it's up to me. All I know is this: if I ever choose to become an immortal, I would not involve my mother in my choice, for this is my life and I'm responsible for my actions. Ooh, Charlotte. Wait, this Charlotte? Oh. Yeah, I was wondering why it was C.A. Because she's Elizabeth Ashbury. So, yeah. That's why. Okay, nothing else here. I'm gonna go upstairs then. Hello. Hey, 2 pianos. Ooh. It's a me. She's painting me. Blood Night tragedy. Only a few of us remain after the shock of the Great Hunt. I was one of them. I remember how the sudden attack of the enemy caught us all by surprise. Blood was shed during those few nights. Some of us who survived chose to exile. I don't blame them, but I regret their lack of fortitude. For it is courage we need to protect the interests of the Empire. Courage we need to defend the values we stand for. May we all remember that William Marshall himself never lowered his head. My beloved Maker may be long gone now, but his presence is still among us. We keep a few drops of his sacred blood to remind us what we are and what we seek: honor, purity, and excellence. I had the privilege of speaking with the knight many times as his progeny and as his friend. He spoke to me of the tear of angels, the holy beverage supposed to appease the inextinguishable hunger we all feel, that he never ceased to search, even without knowing if such artifact exists. I admired his tenacity. And it is this tenacity, this indefectible belief in something bigger than us, that will make us survive any future great hunt launched by our enemies. Ascalon will be rebuilt, always, for it is an ideal. From the Law of Ascalon by Lord Redgrave, founder. Okay. Oh, she's there now.
Hello again, Jonathan.
Sorry to disturb you again.
Of course.
Concerning your investigation,
Yes?
are you truly seeking to identify my maker?
I cannot promise you anything, but yes. I am
She's already
conducting
backing
some
off.
research of my own.
Or backing out, or whatever.
Do you think we shall ever see better days? Or at least better nights?
I know not, Jonathan. I have seen some horrid days in my long lifetime. Experience has taught me that one cannot outrun the fates.
When all of this is over, the war and the epidemic, we could leave the city for a while. Travel around Europe,
No.
you and I.
I don't
Traveling
want
is
to.
always so complicated for us poor creatures of the night. But yes, I would be glad to travel the world with you, my dear.
No, please.
Will you tell me your story one day, Lady Ashbury?
One of them, perhaps. I have had so many lives, Jonathan. Eternity may not be enough to relate them all.
Do you know if the epidemic has affected many people in the West End?
I confess I've been more concerned by events in the East End. The wealthy have more efficient ways of dealing with infection.
But this is no common epidemic.
That is true. I must tell my daughter to stay at home for a few days. But the girl is stubborn and fiercely independent, much like her mother.
Goodbye.
Was there? Oh no. That's the only room upstairs, huh? That's a bit weird. Or? Okay. It's not the only room then.
It's locked, all right.
Fuck. Level 20 mesmerization. Or whatever. Dracula, to the inspiring Lady Ashbury. There are darknesses in life and there are lights, and you are one of the lights, the light of the lights. Light of all lights, sorry. Bram Stoker. Okay, so she was alive a lot of time ago. I guess I cannot.
Yes.
Okay.
Goodbye.
That was it. That was all. Oops. Okay. Now where the fuck is the Ascalon Club? In the West End. Okay, so I might go through Whitechapel so I can heal the people there and like go up here north and come down here to the West End. So yeah, this way.
Take its head!
Good boy. Kinda wanna use my shorty now. Okay.
I cannot enter.
What if I go that way? I was on the other side. What? I cannot.
Recognize him?
No, this one ain't on our list.
I cannot
That's one less
press
anyway.
Q.
Make the colour
I
map.
can only slow walk. I cannot press. Okay, I can press V now.
That was the vampire I saw earlier. This war takes no prisoners.
Can I go down there? I cannot. Fuck. Good, not save him. Oh! Yes, I can.
This one's mine!
Level 28!
I hate leeches!
Don't care, rude. The Icor Street? Icor Street? Ichor Street? I don't know. Threat, not treat anyway. Threat. Of all the evil and foul scowls I ever had to fight, the something or Icor or Icor, I don't know, may be the worst. Not because of its fighting prowess, even if it remains a powerful and dangerous opponent. Not because of its superior wit or cunning plans. And Icor, I don't know. I'm just gonna call it Icor. Is quite blunt and straightforward in his actions and objectives. Spread diseases, contagions, and epidemics whenever and wherever it can. Got it. I solved the mystery. An Icor is the incarnation of viruses and infections. Wherever it goes, sicknesses appear and quickly spread. It is like it only walks this earth to generate plagues and epidemics, as if its skin itself diffuses sickness. Icors are clever, sneaky, malevolent, and ferocious, capable of enduring many wounds. To spoil a water tank, a granary, or a banquet, I don't know. This is the kind of things an Icor would enjoy to do in order to please its putrid and perverse nature. They are so rare that we do not know anything about them. The Lazy Brotherhood believes that they should not be considered vampires or scowls, but as something else. All I know is this: an Icor must be destroyed by all means necessary as soon as it is spotted. From Know Your Enemies by Carl Eldritch, proven leader. Okay. Ooh, fish. Okay. Ah. Pro gamer. Whoa. Pro gamer. Oh,
It's locked, all right.
damn it. Whoa.
I cannot enter.
Damn it. Okay. So nothing here then. Cool. Finally, I can open this one. Oh my god. It's been my dream to open this door. Who's sick here? Who's sick in Whitechapel? Okay.
Not me.
There's Albert, there's Benjamin.
Good evening.
I'm afraid
When
not.
science fails you, this elixir will give you faith again.
How are conditions?
I hear gunshots every.
Yeah.
You don't see.
Oh,
I don't really.
I can.
war.
A gun.
Problems. As long as you have the money.
She good? She good. Cool. The fuck was that? Okay. And Christina Clayton, Xiaoshun, Richard, and Kerrigan Bates. Okay. Kerrigan Bates.
Mr.
Evening.
How are?
The way that.
Since I.
Well,
In
what?
goodbye.
What? Darius Xiaoshun.
Good evening.
Wang Shat,
How?
my own.
How do you?
I
You should.
thank.
I don't feel so
Good.
good. Okay. Where are the others? I still don't know my way around this place. Shit. You saw nothing, Xiaoshun. I am not going the right way. Okay.
I went into another drunk hole.
You saw nothing either.
Not me.
Effectiveness has been proven by many.
Okay.
Even the flu is no match for the squander of
Then that way. Kerrigan Bates. Oh. Yes.
Cheap price, good quality. Come on, take a look. Don't be afraid.
Who do I need again? Clayton, Christina, Richard, and that's it. Christina.
I'm
Good evening.
Shane.
How?
When I.
Do you need a?
It's.
I
Forgive.
good.
Clayton.
Good evening.
Oh, I don't have
How
any
are
hits
you?
on
And
it
you're not
then.
Empty.
Do you need?
That would be.
If.
Thank you.
Good.
Okay, yeah. I just need to go to that guy.
Good evening.
And good evening.
I don't understand why is it not
How I am at?
uh,
Do you need?
faded color.
I
Didn't you?
Ba-ba-da-ba. Okay. Okay. Okay, I think I can go there, cause my problem with this quest is that I track it, and it always just points to Mason's place, and not where the last thingy is. Because I just randomly stumbled upon the first two. But it doesn't guide me to the third one. Which is kinda poopy. But whatever. Okay. I'm gonna go. Do some missions.
Please, I don't have your money. Come on, Barrett, you know the game. You pay for peace of mind.
Who distributes flowers at this hour of night?
Yay! It's open. What is here? Nothing at all.
The West End. Never have I felt so sad to be back home.
This is your home? This is where it came from? Damn. Oops. Trash can. Yo, ill-formed blinker scal. I don't think I will. I don't think I will. Okay, who the fuck needs help? No? Yes, maybe? Ow, ow, ow. I don't have the stamina. Nice. Tiny good handleboard, let's go. Oh, I had the option. Okay, I'm gonna wait for the listening in option. Burp. Talk and check on the exhausted men. I will. I will. Come on. Come on. Any time now. tea time now. Public notice. Prevent influenza. Spanish. Cover each cough and sneeze with handkerchief. Walk to work. Do not spit. Drink from your own cup. Avoid crowds. If taken ill, go to bed and send for a doctor to make a mask. Take a piece of ordinary cheesecloth. Yeah, okay. Bro, chill. Can I? Thanks. Come on! Are you really not gonna do it? Man. Okay, fine. Hi.
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. Do you need help, sir?
I think I'm fine. But what happened to my jailer? Be careful. He's as vicious as he is strong.
You don't have to worry about him anymore. What happened here?
I am Tadao Kimura.
Oh no.
I was imprisoned by this lunatic for several days. I thought I was going to die here.
You're not going to die now, Mr. Kimura. If you hurry, you should be able to get home safely.
It seems that I owe you my life. You have all my gratitude, Dr. Reed, since it is the most precious thing I possess.
Goodbye.
Okay, so I guess he was only doing that thing because the Econ was outside. The hearsay, I don't know how to pronounce that, of the pure blood. Pure blood, we know the expression. We heard it in the foul mouths of the heretics, and the foreign barbarians use it sometimes ourselves, but do we really know what it means? Vampire born from a mortal belly. What a disgusting idea. How would such a creature find its place among livings? What would be its purpose? Ours is clear, gentlemen. Ascalon is here to protect the Empire and all its citizens. We are the protectors and shepherds. Humans sometimes sacrifice a sheep. What? Humans sometimes sacrifice a sheep for our sustenance. English. Whoever will be found guilty of succumbing to the desire of breeding a mortal child shall be eradicated. From the Law of Ascalon by Lord Redgrave, founder. Oops, that's not what I wanted. Okay. So I was cringing because he, like, it's clearly a Japanese name, and he said it with a clear English pronunciation, and I was like, oh no, please at least just have a voice actor that can pronounce Japanese names properly.
Fresh water. As long as it's not holy water, I may find some use for it.
Okay. It wasn't incredibly bread. It wasn't incredibly bad pronunciation, but even the voice actor of Jonathan pronounced it better. So it's kind of awkward. Don't worry, I'm just making a way for myself. Haha! bitches.
Get them weapons ready!
Ooh. That's a fancy place. That's not at all where I need to go, but okay. Wait, I'm at the... No. Okay, I really wanna go into this place. Cause it looks fancy as fuck. Might not be strong enough for 3 people, but we have seen. To good. Temple covered market. The blind gourmet's menu.
A restaurant where the guests are blindfolded before being seated. Intriguing.
Oh, who's coming? I don't like the sound in my ear. He just passed me, what the fuck? The Blind Gourmet. Today's menu: entrees, guess what? Mystery plate, exquisite flavors. Main courses: tasteful surprise, wonderful savors, refined curiosity. Desserts. Sweet mystery, hot and cold surprise, palate revolution. Forewarning, all our customers are blindfolded before sitting at their table. They are invited to use all their senses to enjoy their meals, except their sight. Who the fuck just walked behind me? Was it... Is someone... Oh yeah, someone is. What a fucking noob.
It's locked, all right.
Damn. Let me in? Why can't I break in the fucking windows? Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Can it teleport up? Aha! Die, Jesus Christ. Scared me. No. I don't think I will. Trash can. Ooh. Okay, let me get this box first. Wakefield chocolate. Yum. Huh? Well, Milton's shotgun is a bit better, so... But thanks anyway. Although, if more bullets fit into it, then I might change. Uh, 2 I mean, shotgun, so that was to be expected, but still. Yeah, I won't go out. Not yet. Many chocolates. Oh no. Okay, let's go back up. Okay, it's a poster I've seen many times. Oh, that's a cute place. Okay. Nice dresses. Why the fuck you eating? Chill the fuck down.
More Braille. I should bring this to Mason Swanborough.
Nice! See? It didn't show this part. It didn't show this part on the fucking thingy. Whatever. Where do I need to go? Not here. Definitely not here. Okay. I wanna go to Mason. Also. Oh, he's gardening. No.
Christ, he's dead!
Hey. Shit. I need stamina. I didn't have anything. Hello, thank you.
Pixie Plum joined the game.
Thank you.
Best turn around if I were you.
Okay, I will then. I didn't like you anyway. Right. Ooh, trash can. Okay.
The Ascalon Club. The heart of British vampire society.
Charlotte.
Not quite as subtle as I expected.
Men and women!
Yeah, not so subtle.
Women's right to vote is only the first step!
Yes, Queen!
Good evening, miss.
Oh my god, no. Please, Mr. Vampire.
What?
Don't kill me. Please, no.
You know?
I'm too young to die. I still have so much to offer this world.
Wait, no. Why do you think I would... What?
Don't worry, Dr. Reed. I know you wouldn't harm me. Mother told me you were in this part of town and might drop by.
Your mother?
My name is Charlotte, sir. Charlotte Ashbury.
My mother taught me long ago how to recognize the signs that betray a vampire.
I understand she also taught you how to tease and gently mock innocent young Ekons. It's a pleasure to meet you, Miss Charlotte. What do you think about this part of town?
I was raised here, and I suppose it feels like home. You grew up in this part of town too, did you not?
Yes.
Yes, I was born a few streets away.
A small world, is it not? Did you ever imagine that my mother was your neighbor all that time? That you could have met her in a dark alley at night?
You won't trick me twice, young lady. We both know Lady Ashbury never hunts or attacks prey at random.
Come on, Doctor. Don't tell me you never thought about that possibility. Her fangs on your neck.
You.
Oh, are you blushing, Dr. Reed?
No.
Is there something that's bothering you?
Too much selfishness and individualism for my taste. Even when there was no epidemic.
Even if that's partly true, may I remind you that many charitable institutions are financed by the selfish and filthy rich.
I suppose you're right. But society must reform and renew itself, or we are all done for.
Tell me about your adoption.
What do you want to know?
That was pretty straightforward.
Who are your real parents?
Elizabeth Ashbury is my real mother. She raised me and has taken care of me all my life. I have no idea who my progenitors are or were.
Do you live with her?
I still spend a lot of time in my mother's mansion, but I have my own house now. I have a life to live, you see? And one day, I'll have my death to face.
Don't we all?
How did you meet Lady Ashbury?
First, I was an orphan in the institution for girls she manages in the West End.
Oh, she manages it.
When I was 10, she adopted me, and I have lived with her ever since.
Cute.
Did you know she was a vampire when she picked you?
The correct word is Ekon, Doctor. And no, I had no idea why my mother only showed up at night. She told me everything when I turned 16, though I suspected the truth for a long time before that.
What are you doing out here?
You mean, what do I do outside at night since I am a woman?
No.
Let me ask you a question, sir. Would you ask the same question of a man?
Yes.
Actually, yes. I ask the same question to everyone who dares to go outside at night, considering the risks.
Well, if you must know, I campaign for the right to vote for all women. Why should I wait to the age of 30 years when men can vote at 21?
How are the locals reacting to your claims?
People here can't wait for a wall to be built to isolate the West End from the rest of town. That's how progressive they are.
Sounds
if
like
this
Germany.
happens, Emily and I will blow it up.
Explosives are very dangerous, young lady. And who is this Emily?
She is my best friend, and a suffragette too. She was supposed to campaign with me tonight, but hasn't turned up.
Have you any reason to be worried about her?
Recently, Emily started to believe in... well, she got interested in vampires. I'm afraid she might be in trouble.
Let me guess. You spoke to her about us, didn't you? Despite your mother's warning. I think I should try to find your friend.
Yes, I have
that would
to.
be top-notch. I can tell you where she might have gone. You have my thanks, Dr. Reed. And please, don't tell my mother.
I might have to.
Are you a suffragette, then? Oh, you really are Elizabeth's girl. Without a doubt.
All adult women have the right to vote in the US, in New Zealand, and in Australia. But women here can't vote unless they are property owners.
No need to convince me, Miss Charlotte. I have shared your opinion for a long time.
Good.
Even before I met Emmeline Pankhurst.
Really? Oh. Now I see why my mother appreciates you so much. Too bad there aren't more men like you in the vicinity.
What exactly has
an
your mother
incel?
told you about me?
Your name and profession, obviously. And the mystery about your maker. I'm sorry to hear about what happened to your sister, sir. Mother says it was not your fault.
Does it not scare you to know what I am? What your mother is?
Why should it? My mother is the most compassionate woman. Must I be wary of her, Dr. Reed? Or you?
Yes. I mean, I don't know. Maybe.
Perhaps it's wise for a mortal never to totally trust a vampire. Your mother herself told me that we Ekon are creatures of deception. Maybe it's because we seem so alive.
That may be true for a naive girl, but I have the best teacher when it comes to getting rid of an insistent immortal.
Your mother is not like any other vampire I've met.
I believe she thinks the same about you, Dr. Reed.
Do you need
I am fine.
I am fine.
Goodbye, Charlotte.
Oh no, wait.
Good evening.
Sorry. I didn't ask you the personal questions.
Why do you still hope to become a vampire in spite of your mother's refusal?
It's the immortal aspect of vampires that interests me. The world won't improve unless women take charge. I'm convinced of that.
You're obviously a clever woman with a good education and a brilliant future. But have you thought about the price you'd have to pay? The loneliness, the necessary masquerade.
Is it not true of every high position? To change this world and make it a better place, one needs time on one side.
Do you know why Lady Ashbury chose you to become her daughter?
No, I don't. Each time I ask her that question, she smiles and says it's precisely because I dare to ask such questions.
Do you ever regret that she chose you?
Of course not. Though I often wonder if she adopted others before me. If so, where are they buried?
Oh.
How is it for them to pass through life with a never-aging mother?
Yeah.
Your mother has refused to turn you into a vampire. Tell me more about it.
Each time we argue, Mother expresses the same fear. She wants me to remain alive and full of joy, rather than become melancholy and immortal. She claims you can't have one without the other. It's pure selfishness.
It's your mother's choice. As daughters and sons, we have to accept the decisions our parents make for us despite our own wishes.
I love my mother,
Not
and have
always.
accepted everything from her. Even that she named me Charlotte, when it was not my original name.
Does it bother you?
No. Whoever I was when I was born, I am now Charlotte Ashbury. It hurts as much as it makes me proud to know that's the name my mother will read on my tombstone.
Your mother has walked this earth for much longer than you or I. She is wise, and we should not ignore her advice when we disagree with it.
But why shouldn't I be allowed to forge my own experience?
That's also true.
There can't be only one righteous way to deal with eternity.
I still wouldn't turn her into a vampire, but I mean, I get her point as well.
Tell me, Charlotte, how do you plan to achieve eternal life, since you've obviously given it a lot of thought?
I won't give up. You have no idea how determined I am, sir. I may contract a deadly disease. I may throw myself under a carriage, just to be saved by her sweet kiss.
That's a disturbing answer, young lady. And the worst part of it is, I know you speak the truth.
There are less dangerous ways, Doctor. Instead of throwing myself under a horse like Emily Davison, I could just throw myself into your arms.
Okay, let's not do that.
Stop playing this game at once, Charlotte. This is unworthy of you, of your mother, and of myself.
I'm sorry, Dr. Reed. Please forgive me. That was stupid.
Yes, I forgive you. It's fine.
Goodbye.
She's been quite bit...
Okay.
Have you noticed anything suspicious recent?
Good evening,
Yes, you.
sir. May I have your attention, please?
Come on, Johnny. Don't you recognize your oldest friend?
Clarence.
What?
Clarence Crossley. How are you? My God. So you survived the war too. So sorry I didn't recognize you at first.
I almost didn't recognize you either. War does that to men, I heard. In my case, it was true, for I witnessed the horror that lies underneath.
When did you escape the war and return to London?
You know what's funny? I almost never think about the war. Not anymore. I'm involved in another kind of battle now.
Uh-oh.
I know what you mean. I haven't had much time to think about the war either since my return.
Of course.
I mean, yeah.
The epidemic, I bet you've been busy as well. Forgive me, Johnny, I didn't want to sound selfish.
What is this new battle?
Well, I saw terrible things during the war.
PTSD.
Horrors I thought I'd forget.
PTSD.
They're here too. They're everywhere.
Oh,
Vampires.
that's not PTSD.
How is your wife, Venus?
We've spent so much time away from each other. And so many things have happened.
Uh-oh.
Is everything all right at home? Surely Venus was relieved to see you return from France in one piece.
Have you forgot what people are like in this part of town, Johnny? Venus fears for our family reputation. Now her husband has become the village idiot.
Yikes. Okay, what do we know about Charlotte? She was raised in Lady Ashbury's orphanage before being adopted by the lady herself. She hopes to more efficiently pursue her fight against injustice once she becomes immortal. Charlotte is still hoping to become vampire despite her mother's disagreement, and she knows a lot about vampires and does not seem to fear them. Good.
But you're alive. You returned in one piece and you have a family. How many soldiers can say the same?
Believe me, it's not quite that simple. Unlike you, I'm not the man I used to be.
You need...
Oh, so he's talking about...
The equality between men and women.
He's talking about vampires. The Ascalon Club is literally next door here. Full of vampires. Okay, let's just go in. Okay. Present yourself at the Ascalon Club. Let's do this.
Do you know where you are standing right now?
In front of the Ascalon Club, I presume.
The Ascalon Club only summons or ostracizes. What is your business tonight?
I received an invitation. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Welcome to the Ascalon Club, then, Dr. Reed.
Thank.
Please proceed. Lord Redgrave is waiting on you upstairs.
Yo, what the fuck? Do you, like, clean?
There has been quite a battle here.
Yeah.
I'm sure the Ascalon Club has the money to replace the furniture.
So I am gonna take that money. Haha. Can I talk to him more?
Welcome to the Ascalon Club, then, Dr. Reed.
I guess not. Can I? Thanks. Lots and lots of... Whoa! There's a lot of people there. Lord Sheffield, Lord Hammersley. They are twins, I suppose. Unknown and unknown. I guess he's Redgrave. Wait, there are more people. Lord Hutchinson and Lord Finney. Okay. I don't know why do I know their names, but not the Redgrave's name. Redgrave, yes. Why doesn't it show Redgrave's name when I heard a lot about him, but not the others? Yet it shows their name? Whatever. History and purpose of the Ascalon Club. The Ascalon Club is an association of gentlemen secretly aiming for the protection of the Crown's interests. I founded it in 1837 to honor and perpetuate the legacy of my maker, William Marshall, 1st Earl of Pembroke, and true protector of England. All the members of the club must be of good extraction and flawless moral fiber. Since the club accepts mortal members who will be duly observed and valued as proper candidates for immortality, the goal of the club is to impose respectable traditions and behaviors amongst the good vampire society, but also to promote and expand the imperial hegemony, I don't know how to pronounce that, of England. We are the true elite of British society. We are Ascalon, the holy lance held by St. George, protector of England, when the saints slew the dragon. As lance bearers ourselves, we vow to defend the Empire's interests. From the Law of Ascalon by Lord Redgrave, founder. Okie dokie. And another piano. Ooh. Uh-oh. I did not mean to do that. So it has a back door. Okay, this was open. Cool. Okay, let me back in. It's weird though that no one's keeping guard at the back door. Just the front entrance. I have to go for a few minutes, so let me just let me just steal everything upstairs before I enter the room. Ooh, big sword. Okay, they're there. So, oh my god. A lot of stuff. Okay, I'll pause here and just be right back. Oops, sorry. I'm back. Okay. Ooh. I fucking love it when it says to press tab to get more information about the stuff that you just picked up. I press tab and it opens this menu, which it opens usually when I press tab, to be fair, but like if it explicitly says that it opens something else when you press tab and it doesn't. Pain. Okay. think I got everything from here. Okay. Oh. Okay.
Good evening.
Hello. Why don't you like me?
My good friends, if I may have your attention. Behold our visitor, the good Dr. Reed. Newborn of blood so pure and strong that even my friend Fergal Bansher was no match for him.
Sorry. Thanks. I don't think...
Come forward, young Ekon, for we have so much to discuss.
Okay.
Welcome to the Ascalon Club, Dr. Reed. I am Lord Redgrave,
Hi.
Earl of Bristol and chairman of this exclusive association.
Lord Redgrave.
At last we meet. I've been eager to make your acquaintance. I've heard some astounding things about you.
Oh, stop it, you.
Please accept my condolences for your loss, Dr. Reed.
Thanks.
Thank you, my lord. Lady Ashbury expressed your wish to meet me.
Yes. The lady has always been a useful acquaintance, though not always reliable.
Bro.
Is she a good friend of yours?
Okay, so I guess I gotta give answers that he likes. So... I'm not sure I should be saying it. This is something that I definitely should not say because he doesn't seem to like her, so... I guess this kind of... fucker answer.
She has proved to be helpful on many occasions.
The centuries have taught me never to trust a woman completely, especially if she is a mortal. Too prone to emotions, if you ask me.
I'm a fucking
Too
slap you.
fickle when it comes to important decisions.
My lord, do not expect me to speak ill of Lady Ashbury.
Of course not, and I praise your loyalty. Would you offer the same fidelity to the Empire?
What do you mean?
Absolutely
I
not.
speak of this skull plague that threatens London and the country. You have been on the front line in the East End, but the time has come to open up a second front here.
The epidemic has escaped the quarantine. You have new cases of the outbreak.
We don't know for certain, but we cannot allow the disease to threaten the prominent heads of Great Britain.
Why suddenly so friendly? Why now? Why me? I kind of want to be bold and ask him this, so I will.
Why are you suddenly so friendly? The last time I met one of yours, he tried to kill me.
Are you referring to Fergal? He was the most useful of servants, but he was just a servant. You, on the other hand, Doctor, proved yourself much more worthy.
You want me to find possible sources of the outbreak in the West End? Is that it?
Ah, straight to the point, like all eager newborns. We shall have time to talk about all this, Dr. Reed, but first, I should like to get to know you better.
Talk? Is that the only reason you asked me here?
Well, no. I also wanted to meet the intriguing Ekon, who made such a powerful progeny of his sister. You have not learned the name of your maker, am I correct?
Don't speak about my family. No, I don't. It's no concern of yours. I would say that it's no concern of his, but Lady Ashbury told me to behave. Told me to be respectful, so I should be respectful then, I guess.
No, I haven't.
Have no embarrassment, Dr. Reed. We all make mistakes.
Bro.
But whatever your lineage, you are definitely Ascalon material.
What do you mean?
I would like you to become a member of the Ascalon Club, and to serve me as such.
Before I accept, I have so many questions.
Please ask.
Why did the camera pan only on Jonathan?
What does it mean to be
So
a member
weird.
of the Ascalon Club?
It means that you swear to protect the interests of the Crown, that you become a loyal servant of the British Empire.
Do you have any official recognition from the government? A charter from His Majesty the King?
No. Of course, the Ascalon Club publicly supports the Empire, but the true nature of its members remains a secret.
I mean, there are members literally here, but I mean, you know.
Am I supposed to follow orders?
As founder and chairman of the club, I alone am entitled to make demands of our members. And I do appreciate obedience.
Of course you do, you're a man. I'm so sorry.
What is the Ascalon Club's express purpose?
We follow the credo of William Marshall, the greatest knight who ever lived. As was he, we are sworn to protect the British Empire.
What does Ascalon mean?
Ascalon was the lance wielded by St. George, glorious patron saint of England when he slew the dragon. And like that lance, we pierce the hearts of all our nation's enemies.
Hashtag deep.
William Marshall founded the Ascalon Club.
Not exactly. William Marshall granted me immortality, and I founded the club a few years later. The good knight has been gone for so long.
I mean, yeah, like literally 800 years passed. So, 700 at this point.
I killed Fergal, who claimed to be one of yours, sent to cleanse the East End of all Skulls. Will his death be an issue?
Do not worry. My priorities have changed. Fergal was a zealous servant of mine, but like any servant, he had his limitations and is readily replaced if necessary.
Okay.
I agree to join the club.
This is good news. Good news indeed in these crucial times. Let's inform the Assembly formally and proceed with your initiation.
My initiation?
Fear not. Nothing fancy nor dangerous. It is just that we, the members of Ascalon, believe that tradition and custom are the backbone of this country. My fellow members, dear friends, please gather and welcome this Ekon as one of our own.
Is he worthy? Is his blood pure?
Bro.
Well, speak, Dr. Reed, in front of the most sacred blood. The blood of our beloved William Marshall. Speak now.
Oh, I gotta steal that.
Will you serve and protect the crown as he did?
I guess.
Yes, I will.
Then, young Ekon, it is time to testify with your blood. It is time to sign the Book of Allegiance.
With my blood?
I know it's awfully gothic and a tad pedantic, but England's traditions are the backbone of our nation.
Yeah. Fucking boomer. Blech. Ew. Ew.
Delightful. Welcome to the Ascalon Club, Dr. Reed. Take your place among the bearers of the lance.
One of us! One of us!
Creepy. Creepy as fuck. Can I steal the blood?
I personally went patrolling last night in the West End, and
Where's
I
my name?
spotted at least 2 foreign Ekons. This is an outrage. We shall chase these intruders down.
I was chased by a gigantic Valcon 2 nights ago. I thought it was Fergal coming back, but no. That creature barely spoke English.
Oh, okay.
That went well, did it not? It is always useful to bolster the troops' morale, especially before a difficult battle.
You have the makings of a general, my lord.
I was, though very long ago. Well, not quite a general, but a proud defender of the crown.
So why did you really want to meet me?
Straight to the point again, young Ekon. All right, let's talk, you and I, Lance Sparrow.
I'm listening, my lord.
According to my spies, you have worked with Dr. Edgar Swansea on the epidemic, and your findings were quite alarming.
You were spying on me?
Not personally. I rarely leave this building. But once he found you, Fergal kept me informed. Until you put an end to his mission.
Who was Fergal? I don't see him sipping tea with the others in the club.
Fergal Banshire was my squire of sorts. Even before becoming that magnificent beast, he was a brute. He served me well for decades.
No, I mean, what was he? He was clearly no ordinary vampire.
What
No,
was he?
he was a Volcod. All muscles and instinct. Quite the rare breed. Ferociously territorial. Mortals often mistake them for werewolves.
You do know I killed him.
Yes.
Will you bear ill will towards me for his death?
You
Of
already
course
asked
not.
this.
Your victory was quite impressive and courageous.
Thank.
You earned my respect.
Thank.
Do you know Edgar Swansea?
Not personally, but I've been told he has some sort of immortal fetish.
He does.
And is a good friend of yours.
Does it bother you that I consider him my good friend?
As long as you reveal nothing of the club's inner workings, why should I forbid you engaging in conversation with the good Dr. Swansea?
Yes, I'm convinced the recent invasion of frenzied Scals in London is directly linked to the epidemic. This is not the Spanish flu, but something else.
I would be glad to hear more of your discoveries, Dr. Reed, but for now, my main concern is the security of London's inhabitants, both mortal and immortal.
What do you mean?
Alarmed by the epidemic, the Guard of Prewen has started a war against us British vampires.
Yeah.
To appease the situation, we must eradicate the Scals.
Some Scals are peaceful. For some time.
I have met peaceful and wise Scals. To exterminate them means we are no better than vampire hunters.
Scals are hideous, shameful creatures that give all Ekon a bad name.
So, what do you want me to do?
I want you to investigate the city thoroughly. I have reason to fear there are cases of contagion in this part of town. Our absolute priority is to find and cleanse them.
And how would you like me to proceed?
By all means necessary, Dr. Reed. You are now a member of the Ascalon Club, and you have carte blanche. Interrogate the locals, follow all the leads you find, and get results.
New citizens available to kill. Let's go. Oh wait. I'm at level 4 now. I'm at level 4 now. Let's go. Can I speak to them? I cannot. I can only speak to
Good
the
evening,
soul man.
Dr. Reed.
Hello.
How does it feel to be this evening's centerpiece?
Shit.
Figuratively.
I'm perfectly fine. I feel a bit uneasy.
It's quite unsettling. As a doctor, I am more used to being the observer than the subject observed.
Do not be alarmed. The Ascalon Club has a tried and tested policy for choosing its initiates.
May I ask who you are, sir?
Why would you be interested?
Well, as you seem to be the only man in the room with a beating heart, you draw quite a bit of attention yourself.
Ah, vampire senses never cease to fascinate me. They dwarf those of mere mortals. I am Aloysius Dawson, by the way.
Oh. You're famous, he is.
Are you a member of the club?
Yes, I am. And I have been for many years. And will be until the day I die.
Also, I love the hairdo that a lot of old men do when they start balding.
What can you tell me about it?
It's not really my place to give you such information. I am merely a mortal member, and a dying one.
Well,
at
not when
that.
they start bowling, but you know.
Are you sick?
Personally, I consider my advancing years are a sickness in itself.
Mood.
My body is slowly abandoning me, Dr. Reed.
Mood.
Are you not afraid? You are surrounded by vampires.
Sir, it's for that very reason that I joined the club in the first place.
Is not the nature of this club a secret, shared by only a privileged few?
My dear Dr. Reed, I have spent years and a fortune precisely to gather that kind of information.
So you asked for membership?
I have been a member of many clubs in many countries. But I must admit, this one is my favorite.
Cute.
What can you tell me about Lord Redgrave?
I would not dare speak of our chairman without his consent.
Okay.
Mr. Dawson, of Dawson and Dawson, the wealthiest man in England. It is a pleasure to meet such a prominent figure of London.
A withering London figurehead, to be precise.
Are you sick, Mr. Dawson? I am a doctor, you know.
My case is beyond the scope of traditional medicine. I have spent fortunes on the world's most competent doctors to arrive at that diagnostic conclusion.
I'm sorry to hear that, sir. Should I suppose that you're here in search of some form of immortality?
Absolutely not. I'm here to implement my plan to save the city I was born in. To cast out the ghastly evil that has us all on our knees.
What do you know about the Guard of Priwen?
I should not say this, but I admire their commitment. This is what the nation needs right now.
But they are our enemies.
They are not mine, Dr. Reed.
I mean, fair. Fair.
Would you help them?
No. There is a time for such methods. But brute force will not be enough to fight this plague. We have to think differently.
Good.
What is the situation like in this part of town?
I am sure Lord Redgrave will enlighten you more effectively than I.
Money cannot solve every problem. This mysterious epidemic is going to require more than money can buy.
You're right. Money is nothing unless one has the will to wield it. I have a plan, sir. A radical one that will save all that is essential in London.
What is your plan, then?
Quarantine and barricades are futile. What we need is a wall. A formidable, unscalable wall to isolate the deserving from the infected masses.
It's dangerous, it's unfair, it's efficient. I actually think it's all three. But yeah.
By doing so, you would create two separate ghettos. What if the disease gets past the wall? The results would be disastrous.
Not if we eliminate all suspected cases of infection as soon as they appear.
I mean,
a necessary sacrifice.
Are you not mistaking sacrifice for summary execution?
Yeah.
Why do you care? Are you not a vampire? Removed from all mortal concerns?
I still don't want to see people
Decisiveness
die.
is what the city needs. And it needs it now.
You're a fucking weirdo. Yeah, but their hearts beat too. You're a fucking liar.
Have you heard the rumors of some horned vampire revealing himself and singing obscure
Horned vampire, huh? Ask locals about possible sources of infection in the West End. Okay, I have a 3000 XP though, so... I am gonna do some side quests first. And also I need to go to the docks to heal the people. I want to explore West End further.
I think Lord Redgrave just suggested I was sired by an ancient vampire.
Women of all countries unite!
Okay, let's ask around.
Good evening.
And good.
I'm investigating the source of the epidemic in this district. Have you noticed anything unusual recently?
A few days ago, I spotted a strange house while campaigning for women's suffrage. Awful smell. No answer when I knocked.
Where is it?
It's the Mullaneys, a nice family who live in a big house near the park in the eastern part of this neighborhood.
Thank. I already have a
Goodbye,
lead.
Charlotte.
She's been...
I already have a lead. Here's the first source of infection. Okay, so there's multiple sources. Wait, where did he go? What the fuck? Ooh, trash. I thought it was. Hello.
Good evening, miss. Can I help you? I'm a doctor. Dr. Jonathan Reed.
I am... Karina Billow. I don't need any doctor. The rats. Where are the rats?
Miss, you don't seem well at all. Are you afraid of rats? Has one bitten you?
No. It's me who bites them.
Hello?
Tasty, juicy, disgusting rats. I can't stop eating them. Help me, please. Help me to disobey the voice.
Huh?
What happened to you?
The rats. The answer hides in their little crunchy bones. Their juicy, tiny brains.
Miss Billow, please, try to concentrate. Why do you worry about rats so much?
The voice in my head. He forces me to do so. Drink their blood, he said. Eat their flesh.
Do you feel compelled to obey that voice, Miss Billow? Even if you're loath to submit to it?
Yes. Please. Help.
Tell me about the voice in your head. Who is it? Can you describe it? Is it someone you know? Someone you met?
Keep your mouth shut, he said. Don't ever speak about me, or I'll abandon you. Help me, please, Doctor.
Karina only has incoherent speech when speaking about what happened to her.
Tell me about yourself, Miss Billow. What do you do for a living?
I eat rats.
I'm hungry. Need to eat. Have you got something for me? Blood, perhaps? Can you give me blood, Dr. Reed?
Don't you remember who you are, miss? What you did for work?
I was strong, proud. I campaigned for good causes. But that was before. Before. It does not matter anymore. I'm so hungry.
What is the local news hereabouts, Miss Billow?
Shadows. Shadows hunting shadows.
Okay.
Whispers in the dark. Pestilence. Suffering. Death.
Cool.
I'm investigating the source of the epidemic.
Infection. Infection. The rats carry it, I heard. Rats. 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 Many rats around that big house. Funny smell, too. Dead flesh.
And where is this house?
West of the park. Not very far. A big house with no sound, no light, no life left.
I must go now.
She healthy? How's she healthy? What the fuck?
Hello? Is anyone there?
Jonathan, is that you? I did not know you were back in London. Oh,
are you?
my dear Johnny, I'm so sorry for your loss. Mary was such a sweetheart.
Thank you, Venus.
Oh!
May I come in?
Okay,
I
it's
was
Venus.
going to bed, actually.
Let me in.
I'm sure you can spare me a few minutes. For old time's sake.
Of course you may enter, Jonathan. I remember when Mary came here with her husband and her son.
Oh, I needed level 4 mesmerization. Cool.
I'm so sorry for your loss, Jonathan.
Okay. Damn, that's a fake house. The Lost Library. Do vampires have allies among the living? Yes, they do. They call themselves the Brotherhood, and they serve their immortal masters in many ways, probably in exchange for privileges and knowledge. Somewhere in London is the seat of their power, where their secret council conspire against us. I call it the Lost Library. It is a place where these traders gather many occult and lost books. I personally offer £1,000 to the first who can give me the proof of existence of this library and its exact location. Clarence Crossley. For more information, please contact me directly. Amazing. Venus's journal. I spent the last day and night crying tears of joy. I did not know bliss could be so painful. My Clarence just wrote me. He's black. He's back from the war alive and unharmed. He will be at home in 2 weeks. Thank you, God. Thank you so much. I can't wait to see my beloved husband again. Clarence's attitude still worries me. He's not the same since he came back. The first few weeks, I thought it was just necessary adjustment period. But his behavior seemed to be more and more erratic. Nowadays, he spends all his time outside, day and night, searching for evidence. He does not care about the flu. He does not care about me. He's starting to frighten me. I can't believe this. Clarence has spent half of his pension to print some stupid leaflets he now wants to give away in the neighborhood. People are starting to laugh at me. Now he wants to organize some public lecture in a recently closed theater to warn people about the presence of evil creatures in London. Free entry, of course. My husband may have come back unharmed from the war, but I'm afraid he lost his mind over there. Clarence just confessed he has not spent half of his pension, but all of it, plus some of our savings. Paper and inks cost so much because of the war, he said, but it is a cost we must pay. People openly mock us now. I don't know what to do. Today the butcher, Mr. Galway, sent me the monthly fee and requested payment in full. He also told me he now demands to be paid each time we buy some meat from his shop. No more credit. The baker asked the same thing 2 days ago. First I thought it was the new policy because of the restrictions and the epidemic, but it seems my friends still have financial arrangements from the same shop. I was so ashamed I could not speak. We can't keep on like this. Clarence is completely mad. He's spending all the money we have, and I don't see how to stop him. Sometimes I wish he did not come back from the war. Yikes.
It's locked.
A bathtub? Here? Weird flex, but okay. Okay, I will teleport. But not right now. Okay, I think there was still a room downstairs where I haven't gotten to.
I'm so sorry for your loss, Jonathan.
Yeah. Ooh, I got an ink pen. Fancy. Okay. Think I can speak to her
when
now.
Mary came.
It's a pleasure to see you again, Venus.
Remember that
So
Mary
you
came?
returned from the war in one piece too. Thank God. My Clarence is back home too.
How is the old rascal?
Probably outside, chasing ghosts and chimeras. Clarence has changed a lot since he returned from the war, you know.
How have you been since the last time we met? How long has it been? 3 years now?
I've done my duty, like all British women. You have no idea what it was like to wait for months without knowing if I'd still be a wife or a widow.
I understand. Luckily, this part of town has been saved from the worst of the bombings, from what I've seen.
Yes, and it's also true about the epidemic. The flu has killed here too, of course, but not on such a large scale as in other parts of town.
Venus, why do you worry so much about your family's reputation?
Everyone laughs at Clarence now. And they avoid me because they believe I share his insane opinions. I'm a leper in my own community.
It's a leper. Leper meaning person suffering from leprosy, okay. Person who is shunned or rejected by others for moral or social reasons. Okay.
Have you noticed anything peculiar about the neighborhood recently?
You mean except for your return to town? No. Oh, and again,
Don't.
Jonathan. Please accept my condolences for your sister.
Why is my return so surprising?
It's more an unexpected happy end than a surprise. You and Clarence, back from the war. You have no idea how hard it's been for me.
Yeah, you already told me.
Thank you, Venus.
Sorry.
It was so sudden. And I've been so busy, I haven't spoken to anyone about it.
I wish I could have assisted at the funeral, but you know, it's been so quick. And what with the epidemic in the streets?
There's no need to apologize, my dear. It's normal, considering the circumstances.
No, it's not. I am sure that Clarence has not even thought to present you his condolences. He is too busy with his penny dreadful stories.
Yeah, now that you say it, I don't think he offered me his condolences. Well.
I'm investigating the source of the epidemic in this district. Have you noticed anything unusual?
The McPhersons. I heard they locked themselves in their own house.
They could just be afraid of getting sick.
Perhaps you're right. But if I were you, I'd pay them a visit. A big house, reachable through a courtyard, to the north of the railway bridge.
Okay, thank you. She healthy.
You know that you are always welcome here.
Thank you.
At this hour of night?
Okay, bye. Oh wait, I kind of want to go upstairs and teleport. No, this is not where I do that.
At least you survived the Great War.
No invitation is needed to enter this building. That can't be a good sign.
Wait, where am I now?
No sign of a struggle. It seems Charlotte's friend knew the killer and let him in.
Wait. I'm doing this investigation then. I am apparently. Okay, cool. I'm gonna steal. Oh. Emily's love letter. My dear Jacques, I can't wait to see you again. Tonight? Tomorrow? I can hardly wait. Cecil kissed on that bridge while the moon was so bright in the night sky. I want to feel your teeth again on my lips. Ugh. I don't know, it's just written down. Ugh. Oh, the excruciating pain of your sweet bite on my neck, you devil, you. For the longest second ever, I felt you were going to kill me right there on the bridge in the middle of the night. But no, my dear Jacques, you remain the delicate fiancé I know you are, and you were only teasing me. With killing you? What? I can't wait to drink your blood for good this time and come back to my sweet friend Charlotte as an immortal. To play with her a little first, of course, like you taught me how to play with mortals, and then I turn her into one of us too, and we will rule the nights of London and cleanse the city of its impure souls. Faithfully always, Emily.
Emily wanted to become a vampire. Something must have gone wrong. Someone is responsible for this mess. But who? Blood. I should follow the trail.
Okay. Oh, that's a big drop. But I survived. Okay, anyway, can I enter her house from here? No, okay. Oh, long time no fights. I've been missing this. Haha. Oh. Who are you, bitch?
Who are you? What are you doing here?
I could ask you the same question.
I'm the Marquis de Bois-Colombes, and I strongly invite you to find your own game, sir.
I'm not here to sustain myself. I'm currently investigating the death of a young woman killed by a vampire.
A young woman killed by a vampire? Oh, you're joking, right? Oh, I do love the British sense of humor.
And who exactly are you?
I am Jacques-Michel Guillaume Florimond de Marquis de Bois-Colombes, at your service, my dear cousin.
Oui, oui.
You're French, but your English is quite good.
I was born in France, sir, but I consider myself a traveler of this world. So many countries, so many tantalizing tastes.
Dear cousin, are we related?
Dear cousin, are we related?
We could be of the same blood, my dear. I tend to consider all Econs as family, don't you?
No, no, no. What are you doing here?
What are you doing here?
I recently decided to visit London. I've always dreamed of visiting a city on the verge of collapse. Such a delicate, yet intense spectacle.
You take a pleasure in others' misery.
You take pleasure from others' misery.
I have been a totally depraved and immoral creature since the day I was reborn,
he's aware.
sir. And probably before.
What is your plan here?
What do you plan to do here?
Take pleasure. Take pictures. Enjoy the show. Have fun. Believe me, I won't be the only foreign immortal who bought a ticket to the fair.
I followed the trail of blood from her room to here.
Oh, you're referring to that young woman. Yes, the meeting turned messy. I'm afraid I ruined my last redingote.
So you admit you murdered her?
I admit nothing, my good sir. I only regret the blood of that girl staining my clothes.
Bro.
Oh, blood can be so messy.
Can I
What
fight him?
happened?
She wanted to become one of us. Not the first time I have received such a proposal, but I must admit her direct approach tempted me.
And then what?
The body rejected my blood. It happens, you know, sometimes even with voluntary prey. At least her gurglings brought me some fun, until the artery burst.
What the I believe you deserve to die. I mean, I agree with both. I do believe what he's saying, but he deserves to die. Okay, but the girl wrote in her diary that this guy was her fiancé? Like, then it wasn't just a one-time or two-time meeting, I suppose. I don't want, I mean, I do want to kill him, but if it's optional that I kill him or not, I'd rather not. So let's go with this one.
I believe you, sir. Emily's diary confirms your statement.
Oh, Emily was her name. Quite charming. Well, mystery solved then.
Yes, I suppose so. You can go.
And so can you. Farewell, sir. May you enjoy the spectacle of this fallen city as much as I do.
Can you, like, not do that, though? He does. That's weird that he doesn't have, like, a name above him. You know, that NPC player card or whatever. That's weird. Well, Charlotte's gonna be mad that I didn't kill him, but it is what it is. Where the fuck am I right now? Should be. Well, if I'm here, I can't just go to the docks and kill people there. Haha! Ooh, good trigger part and good handle parts. Let's go! Wait. Oh, okay. Hey. Hey, I'm fighting my bitch ass friend. Ay, ay, ay.
All of you bloody bitches need.
Should be going this way.
There's safer places to be than here. Look away! Back to us!
Hey. to do it once. Oh, un cri. Why did I put fucking level 29s when I'm level 21? Fuck.
It's mine! I'll take it!
Why did you do this to me? He's spawning in the middle of the fucking battlefield. Can I get it? Yes.
He's dead!
Crush me! Cannot be defeated! Fear no evil!
No. No way, is he so fucking strong? He's level 29, but still. Okay, what if I just run by them? That's my solution for now. Don't spawn me on them, please.
A leech! A leech!
Stop backstabbing me, though. Fucking hell. Okay, I'm just gonna run by them.
Sorry, sir. No admittance.
Watch yourselves!
I don't care. Oh wait, I am not allowed to leave.
He's dead! That leech is
Whoa. That thing exploded. Oh no. No rest for you.
Oh my god!
Aye. Oh, I don't have much HP. I cannot escape from that guy. Okay, I have a new plan.
He's mine! I'll take it!
Can you like fucking murder them?
He's dead! All of you bloody leeches need killing!
Okay, so my new plan is to change my weapon. For the revolver. So I can shoot that bitch from afar. And I'm gonna use my ultimate now. I'm dead. I cannot fight them like this. Okay. Pain in the ass.
It's a leech! Kill it!
Oh wait, I'm level 23. You too. Okay. I have a new plan. I will not go to the docks this way. I will certainly not. Let's head the fuck out. That way. No. Oh, okay. Wait, I'm not in a good place. Hello. Hey, yo, 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 yo. I was helping you, bitch. Not anymore. Oh, that bitch didn't have anything. Where am I going? That way. I'm not even gonna look back. Yo, Edgar.
Hello, Jonathan. How are things on the West End front?
Complicated, my friend. The rich and powerful feel threatened by the disease, and have asked me to put an end to it.
Yes. It is odd how resolving a crisis suddenly increases in urgency when it affects those who matter.
It looks like the epidemic is spreading to the western districts of London. I am trying to locate the source of the infection.
It won't be an easy task, my friend. This disease is highly contagious.
Do you not think epidemiology could be helpful in this matter? To retrace the origin of infection through time and topology?
If anyone can perform such a miracle, it will be you, Dr. Reed.
Since this epidemic is evidently linked to the vampire curse, we must find the original carrier to understand where it comes from.
I admire your logic, Jonathan, but be careful. Rationality, when it comes to your kind, is not always a reliable lens.
Do you know Aloysius Dawson, the famous tycoon, is well versed in vampire and occult knowledge?
No, I did not. But that is no surprise. For half a century, it has been quite the trend for English nobility to join secret societies and occult circles.
But Aloysius Dawson is only a rich merchant.
Yes, richer than Croesus. Wealth is more respected than title these days, even in England.
Yep.
Did he contact the Brotherhood of St. Paul? Try to join your group?
It would not surprise me, but I am certain he's never been a member.
Does the Brotherhood of St. Paul know anything about the Ascalon Club?
Well, I'm afraid that's unlikely. Ascalon is a sensitive topic, and whatever material the Brotherhood has, I may not have access to.
Who could answer me then?
Usher Talltree, our current primate, may be the only one able to answer you. He's a discreet man who lives in the West End.
Ooh, at the Ascalon Club.
Thank you.
Okay, so nobody's secure. I need 3 fatigue meds and 1 migraine so far. Fatigue, 1 migraine. Oh no. Okay, I know I need to evolve, but I don't want to leave the people in, you know, pain. So, and I gotta go to the docks. Okay, this way maybe I won't be experiencing that much trouble. Maybe. Cute. No, it's the same place. Or almost. You know what? I'm just gonna wait it out here. I didn't have a plan. A good plan. Whoa. Haha. That's a nice pose you died in, brother. Can I fucking get it? Thank you. I did not say that to... I'm back here again. Oh. Oh. Let's go! I found a shortcut. Well, not a shortcut, but a no death cut. Okay, let's go back there. Wait. No. People are here. Both Digby is fine. Edwina is fine. What do I need? Rufus Martin Nightingale? Okay, he's on the other side. And
since we've
Ichabod.
seen any new faces round here.
What? What was the slicing sound? Yo? Rufus. Archer? Rufus.
Evening.
Evening, Miss.
Do you need
a real doctor?
A real...
I don't know what to say.
Are you worried about the sanitary situation?
I never really felt safe in this town anyway. Now's the first time that everyone seems to feel the same way as me.
Is anything worrying you right now?
Gunshots. I hear them every night. Who's firing?
Booth
Who are they shooting at?
At the
That's
wall.
what's scary.
So...
Can you please open that door?
It's locked.
Shit. Okay.
Your blood is now mine.
No. I don't think so. Oh, brother. Now. What? Ichabod should be somewhere around here, if I remember correctly. No? Wait, how did I get in there again? Wait, no, Ichabod's not there. Martin. A little bit to my left. And then to right.
Good evening.
There's no need.
Young man.
I don't. Thank you.
Show me what you...
Okay. God, where did the cupboard go? Forgot. Here, maybe. Yes! Let's go.
Good evening.
Doctor!
Are you worried about the sanitary situation in London?
It seems the Guard of Priwen has declared war on vampires. I'm not sure if that's a good thing, though.
Really? I thought you'd be thrilled by this news.
The Guard can be reckless. They rush into a fight without thinking. The citizens of London should not be the collateral victims.
I agree.
Do you need my... treat?
Thank...
Good.
Okay, I'm good with everyone here. And everyone here, I need clearance. Okay, let's go there, where the head is. They help on Karina though. Ooh. I knew it. It's gonna be like a loading screen type of door opening.
Why are vampire hunters sniffing around here? I need to find out what they're after.
I don't think I do. I don't think I need to do that. Okay, I just walked in circles, that's fine. Okay, that way. And now the fucking head disappeared. well, I guess it can come this way too. Oh, I have to enter here. No, this is the Ascalon. On the left. Aha!
Good evening.
I won't.
Do you need...
It's a little...
What can I say?
I hope we're talking...
I'm investigating the source of the epidemic in this district. Can you help me?
Infection is everywhere these days. But if you ever go to the park near that swanky house belonging to the Mullaneys...
Yes? What about the Mullaneys? What about their house?
Not enough noise for a big family with children. Not enough movement. Closed doors. What is going on in there? I wonder.
You need some rest, Clarence.
Between men and women.
Good evening.
And goody.
I have found out what happened to your friend, Emily.
I can handle the truth. There's no need to hide the bloody details.
Your friend was planning to become a vampire. She thought she'd met an honest one and made a deal with him. Unfortunately, Emily did not survive the process.
My mother told me many times about the risks of being turned. I often suspected she exaggerated the danger to avoid me being tempted.
No, the risk is real. Have you any idea what a body has to endure? To become an organism entirely consumed by its need to process and recombine blood.
I should never have talked to Emily about vampires. I never thought she'd actually try it without me. Thank you, sir. Here, take this for your discretion.
A steak.
Goodbye, Sharp.
She's been quite...
A steak. And not the meat. I don't know. Edmund Rose Stand, Doris Fletcher, Royal Garden Hall, Red Crown Street, London, June, July 1917. Okay. Did I heal everyone? I just did. Cool. Do I have... I do. Also cool. Yeah, I'm gonna evolve. Hello. You're new.
Good evening, sir. Please forgive me for
Nice
disturbing you.
monocle.
I'm a doctor.
I never judge a man by his title, but by his attitude. And you are not disturbing me at all. I am Calhoun Russell,
Thanks.
and I welcome you.
Well,
Hi,
I must admit
Calhoun.
it's good to receive a warm welcome
Yes.
for once. I'm Jonathan Reed.
Welcome, Dr. Reed. Welcome to my humble shop.
Hi. You're cute.
How is the situation in this part of town?
Life is good and peaceful.
Are you
We're
sure about
lucky
that?
to live in such an era of progress and wonder.
Hello?
Are you not concerned about the epidemic?
Oh, I'm sure the authorities would take the appropriate measure if the danger were that high.
Are you that blind?
You cannot expect the newspapers to expose the truth while the war is still raging. I can assure you that the situation here is desperate.
Well, that's news then. But I can't believe that things are that bad. Are you sure you're not exaggerating a bit? For the thrill of it?
I am pretty sure about that. Calhoun does not consider the seriousness and dangerousness of the epidemic.
Is it not a little too late to be trading?
On the contrary, it is the perfect hour. Believe me, my friend, it is always at night that you meet the most fascinating characters.
So you prefer to work at night?
Oh, I also enjoy a sunny day like everybody else. But the night always has a certain je ne sais quoi of its own.
Nice French, bro.
But what about the epidemic? The bombs and raids? And all the random violence?
Please, sir, this is London, England. We will prevail. And if a bomb must fall on my shop, then I'll be there to hear it falling.
I kinda admire his stupidity, not gonna lie.
What can you tell me about this place?
I recently found the best steak and kidney pie in the city.
Ooh.
I'd be glad to share the address if you want.
Yes.
Finding a good restaurant? Is that really all that interests you?
Oh, I have many passions, but nothing brings me ecstasy like subtle and exquisite flavors from my teeth to my belly.
Mood. Calhoun likes good restaurants and succulent tables.
I must confess, I have quite specific tastes when it comes to nutrition.
Really? Well, I'm always happy to try new exotic meals. If you ever find an intriguing table, please share the address.
Will do. Surprise from London's lone gourmet.
Do you have any family nearby?
Not since my parents died.
Oh?
I'm London's lone gourmet.
London's lone gourmet? What a strange title.
I used that name in my early years when I was a food critic, and I kept it.
Really? But you seem to be such a pleasant and sociable fellow.
I'm afraid the real hedonist has to be sometimes. I discovered ecstasy as a solitary pleasure, but it does not mean it can't ever be shared.
I'm investigating the source of the epidemic in this district. Have you noticed anything unusual?
Not really. Wait, now that you mention it, I don't see the McPhersons in my favorite restaurants. They love delicate meals too, you understand.
Thank you. It may be nothing, but I'll investigate anyway. Where do they live?
They have a house in the southern part of the district, somewhere north of the railway bridge. There is a courtyard, if I remember rightly.
I may have...
Ooh. Well, yeah, I don't have money for that.
Women of all countries unite!
Let me in!
Women die too in this war! Support the equality between men and
You can take nothing. Damn.
women of all countries unite! Women's right to vote is only the first step! Women die too in this war!
Reads, man. It's my home. Welcome to my house. A butler. Come on, she's shining. She's shining. Okay, fine. Old letter. Read mention. My dear Avery, as I already told you several days ago, I may be forced to leave England, if only for a few months. While I'm away and until my son comes back to London, I want you to take the best care of our house. I already made the entire necessary arrangements to have your wages increased and paid as long as you work. You promised me you'd protect my dear wife and serve her to the best of your ability. For that, I thank you from the bottom of my heart. If I am never to return, you are the only man I fully trust. Believe me, your most affectionate friend, Aubrey Reed. Avery Cork. Oh, that's such a cute surname. Hello. It's me, the sun. Where's my mother? Okay, that's Calhoun. Where's my mom? The fuck did she go to?
Good evening, Avery.
Mr. Jonathan? I can't believe my own eyes.
It's me.
Oh, it's a miracle. We all thought you were... Oh, sir, your poor sister.
I know.
What a tragedy.
I know, Avery. I know about my sister's murder.
Miss
am the
Reed
murderer.
expected you to return to assist with the funeral, right up until the last minute. Where have you been, Mr. Jonathan? We needed you here.
I'm sorry.
How is my mother?
Not well, I'm afraid, sir. Miss Reed is very fragile since the police brought her back home.
The police? What happened?
Miss Reed was found walking in the streets. She kept saying she had spoken with her son and daughter. She's resting now.
Has she received appropriate medical care?
I'm taking care of Miss Reed myself. Hospitals are so overwhelmed by the epidemic that they can only accept patients infected by influenza.
But I'm working at the hospital. Avery's the only one who's looking after Emmeline Reed now. Emmeline? Is that her name? Emmeline. Okay.
Perhaps we could arrange a short trip. Somewhere sunny, like France. She has always been very fond of France. I think leaving London could do her good.
I'm afraid Miss Reed is too frail for the moment. Recently, she started going out at night without remembering it. I have to watch her carefully.
So, why do you want to go back to France? You just served there.
What is the situation in this part of town?
For a time, the West End seemed spared by the epidemic. But the situation is getting much worse.
Have you no relatives anywhere? I'll understand if you want to take a few days to see family.
Your father managed to guarantee my earnings as long as I take care of this house, sir. My sisters are dead, and I've never met my nephews. I'll stay, sir.
I'm sorry I could not be here for Mary's funeral.
Your mother was strong, sir, but your support would have been appreciated.
Sorry.
Apart from the priest and I, no one else attended your sister's funeral.
Well, I
To be
saw.
present at the funeral with you both was my dearest wish, Avery. But I'm sorry, I simply could not attend.
I would not dare to question your absence, Mr. Jonathan. All I can say is that we missed you a great deal during these difficult days.
Oh, thank you.
Tell me the truth, Avery. Do you feel forced to stay here? Would you leave this house without the arrangement made by my father?
No, sir. I have nowhere else to go. And I promised your father I'd take care of his family as long as I lived.
This house is dead, Avery.
Bro?
There is a curse on this family.
Bro?
You really should consider leaving.
If only you could have been here sooner or more often. Maybe this house would not be that empty.
True.
But you're here now, sir. So my task is not over.
Okay. Avery wishes the young Jonathan Reed would take more care of his mother. I understand if you leave. You served this family excellently. I mean, you already said this.
You have served this family extremely well, Avery. Your support during these terrible times is much appreciated.
Then I will stay. All I ask is that you take care of my own funeral if I die before the end of the epidemic. No mass grave, please, sir.
Absolutely not.
You really think I don't take enough care of my mother, Avery?
Yes, I do, Mr. Jonathan.
You clearly have something more to say. Speak your mind, Avery.
I know you work hard to help the sick, but what will you do once the epidemic is over?
My home is here. I really don't know. This is not my home anymore. Well, I don't know, actually, so...
I really don't know. I have always enjoyed seeing new horizons. Once the epidemic is over, it would be nice to leave London for a while.
I understand, Mr. Jonathan. But you have to realize that your mother needs you. Your next departure could break her heart.
I understand that, but I'm also my own person, so... I mean...
I'm currently investigating...
Not really, except all the MacPherson's servants resigned a few days ago. They feared becoming infected, they said.
The MacPhersons? Where do they live?
I think it's a rich house near the railway bridge in the southern part of the district.
Goodbye.
Of course, Miss...
My mom. So, I wonder what would have happened if I let him go. I didn't really want to do that because I'm like out and about walking all night. I almost said all day and night, but just at night. So I'm not sure I would be able to take care of my mom. I don't think it matters, but still. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, 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 ba. Wait, I can hear him. Ah, yes. Wait, where? Outside. Yes, 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 yes.
Your father and I have spoken about your fiancé, Mary. We believe he'll be an honorable husband for you. We'll set a date for the marriage then. That way, I'm sure one of my children will give me grandchildren.
No.
I understand your thirst for knowledge, Jonathan, and your father and I are proud of it. But you are not that young anymore, my son. When will I meet your soulmate?
When will I meet my soulmate?
You can ascribe my romantic tendencies to my French origins if you want, Aubrey. But I'll never cease to believe in a match made in heaven, my beloved.
Oh. This is so sad.
I really wish you could meet her mother. You would love her.
Wait, you have someone? Emmeline frequently speaks to dead people, including her son. Do not tell me you are referring... You are referring to Lady Ashbury as your soulmate. No. Key to Aubrey Reed's office. Okay, I cannot enter that. Oh, flowers. Haha. Aubrey reads first letter. My dear and beloved John, when you receive this letter, you will be 35 and I'll be long gone. I feel a little silly writing you this first letter that you won't read for a few years. I struggled for a long time about how best to write you this, until I remembered the puzzle and riddles I invented for you when you were a boy. Oh, how you love to solve those enigmas. Well, I found it would be a good idea to propose to you one final game. It will probably be less rewarding. No candies or exotic treasures for you if you decipher the game. This time, but a greater treasure perhaps, the truth. This is my only attempt for you to explain why I chose to leave my family without an explanation. If you want to know why, simply play my little game. It's really up to you, my son. Rest assured that I love you, sorry. I promise my family was and still is everything to me. I remember the first time I held you and your sister in my arms. My treasures.
I'm not sure visiting Italy is a good idea this time of the year.
My treasures, my jewels. To see you grow up, play and laugh filled my heart with joy every time I went back to our home. I could have killed to protect you, my son, my daughter, my wife. But fate found me in the end, and I had to make a tough decision. The worst was to disappear without a word. I decided to do it anyway, and soon I'll be gone for good. I don't ask for forgiveness, but for understanding. If you want to know more, all you have to do is remember how happy we were back in those days. If you want to find the next message, think green grass and tall trees on sunny Sundays. From your affectionate father, Aubrey Reed.
I remember Sunday walks in the park.
No, that's all? Okay. Okay. Mother.
Bring me...
Mother, good evening.
Jonathan! Is it you? Where have you been, my prodigal son?
I'm right here, Mother. I'm finally home.
Yes, for this son of mine was dead and is alive again. He was lost and now found. But where is your sister? Where is Mary?
Mary? She is gone, Mother.
I know she's gone. The question is, when will she return as you have? I miss my grandson so much. It's been days since their last visit.
You have a grandson?
Mother, do you know what's been going on in this area?
Not really. I don't go out much due to the epidemic, and when I do, I tend to get lost.
What do you mean you get lost? I hope you don't go outside alone.
Of course not. When I go out, your father always comes with me, but he leaves me there sometimes, and I have trouble finding the way back.
Have you returned to Whitechapel Cemetery since Mary's funeral?
I never want to go back to that awful place. Wait. I think I went back once.
Yep.
And you were there too.
Yep.
And Mary? No, that can't be true.
It was just a bad dream, Mother.
A nightmare, yes. Mary was so angry. I walked back home alone. If that kind policeman had not called Avery from the station, I don't know what would have happened.
Tell me, Mother, how are you? All alone in this big house with only Avery to take care of you.
I'm sad most of the time. Sad that you have left me here alone. Sad that you don't tell me when you come or go.
I'm so sorry, Mother. It wasn't supposed to be like this. I was coming home. I was home. London, the Thames, and then it happened.
What happened, Johnny?
Well...
I chose to stay away. I didn't want to put you in danger.
How can you put me in danger, my son? You're dead, just like everyone else. And the dead can't harm the living. Can they?
Wait, oh. Okay, so I don't think it really matters if I like which answer I chose. So whatever I would have chosen, Avery would not have gone away.
Are you working on a new painting?
Not recently. I have trouble focusing on my subject and my mind quickly drifts. It's the same thing when I try to write poetry.
I recently met a talented painter with an excellent technique. I wish you two could meet. I'm sure you'd like her.
I'd be glad to meet her. What is her name? Is she famous? Is she dead too?
She's not famous, and her name is of no importance. And yes, she is also dead.
The important thing is, I hope you two get along. If she ever fancies meeting your mother, I'd be glad to welcome her into my home.
Do you need anything, Mother? Can I help you?
I just want you to stay with me, Jonathan. Your room is ready. I asked Avery to make your bed.
I'll stay as long as I can, I promise. Do you need anything else?
Just one thing. Stop staring at me like that. As much as I love you, it breaks my heart to look at those empty and dead eyes.
Bro.
Do you think Avery is right? Do you think I should take better care of you?
I don't blame you, but you abandoned me, son. A mother should not survive her children. It's unbearable to know you're not here anymore.
I tried to protect her.
I know I have failed you since I returned. I even watched you bury Mary from a distance. From now on, I will protect you. You have my word.
You don't have to apologize to me, Johnny. Do you think I did not notice how much you have changed?
Have I changed that much, Mother? Am I still your son?
You are still, and you'll always be. Despite your pale skin, your bloody eyes, and that echoing sadness in your voice.
Okay, Mom, Jesus.
Why do you say Mary is visiting you, Mother? You know that's impossible.
Why should it be? Are you not standing in front of me right now?
That's different, Mom.
Why should it be any different with your sister?
But Mary really is dead, Mother.
Yes. And are you not dead too?
No.
Isn't your father dead?
Yes.
And my grandson? And
know.
my son-in-law?
I don't
You're
know.
all gone. But you all still visit me from time to time.
But I'm not dead, Mother. I'm really here, talking to you, trying not to cry.
Oh, it breaks my heart to have to tell you this. But of course you're dead, my darling boy. Just look at you, as pale as my Mary.
Okay.
Father seems to have left me some documents. Some sort of treasure hunt game. Do you know anything about them?
No, Johnny. But your father always loved to write these little games for you when you were a boy. Don't you remember?
I remember now. He used to post me these riddles, as though they were sent by a mysterious games master. I'd spend weeks trying to decipher them.
Your father was always so proud each time you found the answer. He was not just the serious doer banker everybody thought he was.
I was proud too. How could I forget that?
The important thing is that you remember it now. I'll tell your father the next time I see him. He'll be so happy.
Could Father have conceived some sort of final game for me before he left?
I really can't say, Johnny. Perhaps you should talk with Avery about that. He was your father's confidant, more than I.
Do you really see Mary and Father? Do you also see me as one of the dead?
Yes. For many years, it was just a game. Since your father left us without a word, I took to the habit of speaking to him.
Yes, I remember. I sometimes spied on you and listened to you talking with Father in the garden. It made me so angry then. But it was just a game, wasn't it?
Yes, it was. But since then, my poor dead Mary visited me in my room. She led me to her grave, and there you were. I now know the dead can haunt us.
Should I leave you alone? Just ask, and I swear you'll never hear from me again.
Oh, no, Johnny. You're always welcome in this house. And one day, when I finally die, we'll all be together again. Just as Mary promised us.
I'm so sorry. You did not deserve to endure this. Mary should never have done this to you.
That's true, my son. But you know what the worst part is? I liked it when Mary spoke in my head. Now she is silent, and it makes me so sad.
She's dead.
Goodbye, Mother. Try to rest now.
Goodbye, son. Please come back soon.
Okay. Amazing. Okay, I'm gonna finish it for today. I'm gonna continue with Mason because I found the last letter. Yeah. Interesting. It's interesting how things are advancing. Oh, okay. Oh wait, I did not choose these. Hello. Yeah. Do not consume my stamina, please. Okay. Okay. Whew. Okay. That's it. I am done. You trade instant health gain for greater regeneration. You trade more blood to heal yourself instantly and gain an additional boost on your health regen. Yeah, I want the instant one, thank you. Hmm. Yeah, I'm gonna increase my HP. Level 25 now. Okay. Yeah, that's it for today. And the game also crashed. So, I guess that's cool. Okay, well, I hope it's saved. In any case, thank you for watching. And see you probably tomorrow. Stay safe. Take care. Bye bye.